He is known for his personal integrity and his extensive writing on mysticism and theology. He is recognized for greatly influencing the evangelical movement and Enlightenment thinkers of his time. His name is William Law. In the quiet countryside of England, there lived a man named William Law. Born into a time of political upheaval, Law faced a difficult choice that would shape the course of his life. As a priest in the Church of England, he found himself at a crossroads when he was asked to pledge his allegiance to the new Hanoverian monarch, King George I. However, Law's conscience could not allow him to abandon his previous loyalty to the House of Stuart. With a heavy heart, Law lost his position at Emmanuel College, Cambridge, but he did not lose his purpose. Determined to stay true to his convictions, he continued to serve as a simple priest, finding solace in the teachings of mysticism and theology. As he delved deeper into his spiritual journey, Law's writings began to resonate with a wider audience. His words not only influenced the evangelical movement of his time but also left a lasting impact on prominent Enlightenment thinkers such as Dr. Samuel Johnson and Edward Gibbon. Despite the challenges he faced, Law's personal integrity remained unshaken. His commitment to his beliefs inspired others, including the renowned politician and abolitionist William Wilberforce. It was through Law's book, A Serious Call to a Devout and Holy Life, that Wilberforce found solace and strength in his own fight against the slave trade. Today, the writings of William Law continue to be cherished and celebrated. His philosophical concepts of personal integrity and the pursuit of a devout life resonate across generations, reminding us that staying true to our beliefs can shape the world in ways we never imagined. William Law, a philosopher and theologian, experienced a transformative journey that shaped his understanding of divinity and morality. Born in 1686 in Kingscliff, Northamptonshire, Law was the son of a grocer named Thomas Law. He embarked on a path of education, studying classics, Hebrew, philosophy, and mathematics at Emmanuel College, Cambridge. In 1711, Law was elected as a fellow of his college and ordained as a clergyman. However, Law's unwavering principles led him to face a moral dilemma in 1714 when George I ascended to the throne. Law's conscience prevented him from taking the oaths of allegiance to the new government and abjuration of the Stuarts, revealing his Jacobitism. As a result, he was stripped of his fellowship, marking a pivotal moment in his life. In the following years, Law is said to have served as a curate in London. It was during this time that he formed a close bond with Edward Gibbon, residing with him in Putney as a tutor to his son. Law's influence extended beyond the Gibbon household, as he became a spiritual guide to numerous individuals seeking his wisdom and counsel. Among these were John and Charles Wesley, the renowned poet John Byrom, the physician George Shane, and Archibald Hutcheson, a member of Parliament. The year 1737 brought changes to Law's life, as the household in Putney dispersed. He retired to his hometown of Kingscliff, where he had inherited a house and a small property from his father. In this tranquil setting, Law was joined by Elizabeth Hutcheson, the wealthy widow of his dear friend, and Hester Gibbon, the sister of his former pupil. For the next 2 decades, the trio dedicated themselves to worship, study, and acts of charity, embodying Law's philosophy in their daily lives. On April 9, 1761, William Law's earthly journey came to an end. His legacy, however, continues to inspire and guide those who seek a deeper understanding of divinity and morality. As Law himself once said, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion," highlighting his belief in the eternal nature of existence and the importance of embracing one's individual path. William Law, a prominent figure in the 18th century religious landscape, found himself embroiled in a controversial debate known as the Bangorian controversy. It all began with his publication of 3 letters to the Bishop of Bangor, a work that positioned him firmly on the side of the High Church. This contribution ignited a firestorm of debate and criticism, drawing attention to Law's unyielding stance on matters of faith. Undeterred by the controversy, Law continued to express his views through his writings. One of his notable works, Remarks on Mandeville's Fable of the Bees, served as a defense of morality. This particular work garnered praise from the likes of John Sterling, and was even republished by F. D. Maurice, further solidifying Law's place in the theological discourse of his time. Law's intellectual pursuits did not stop there. In his Case of Reason, a response to Tyndall's Christianity as Old as the Creation, he delved into the realm of philosophical reasoning. This work, in many ways, foreshadowed the argument put forth by Joseph Butler in his famous Analogy of Religion. Law's ability to anticipate and contribute to such profound theological discussions showcased his intellectual acumen. In addition to his theological writings, Law also engaged in a dialogue with a lady inclined to enter the Church of Rome. Through a series of letters, Law revealed his perspective as a High Church Anglican towards Roman Catholicism. These letters provided a unique insight into Law's religious beliefs and his approach to interdenominational understanding. William Law's involvement in the Bangorian controversy and his subsequent works shed light on his unwavering commitment to his religious convictions. Despite facing criticism and opposition, Law remained steadfast in his pursuit of truth and his desire to defend morality. His contributions to theological and philosophical discourse continue to resonate today, reminding us of the importance of engaging in meaningful dialogues and seeking a deeper understanding of divinity in our daily lives. William Law, a prolific writer and philosopher, had a profound impact on the chief actors of the evangelical revival during his time. Influential figures such as John and Charles Wesley, George Whitefield, and Henry Venn were deeply influenced by Law's works, particularly his books A Serious Call to a Devout and Holy Life and A Practical Treatise upon Christian Perfection. These writings provided a clear and powerful statement of truth that the Church greatly needed in those days. Law's influence extended beyond the evangelical revival, capturing the attention and admiration of other notable individuals. Samuel Johnson, the renowned writer, Gibbon, the historian, Lord Lyttelton, and Bishop Home all spoke enthusiastically about the merits of Law's writings. His works were regarded as high in style, characterized by their lucidity and pointedness. Law's concerns about the corruptions of the stage led him to preach against all forms of plays in a tract titled The Absolute Unlawfulness of the Stage Entertainment. Although this stance garnered some criticism, it demonstrated Law's unwavering commitment to his convictions. Even today, Law's writings continue to be celebrated and anthologized by various denominations. His works have found a place in the Classics of Western Spirituality series by the Catholic Paulist Press, highlighting their enduring relevance and impact. One individual who was particularly moved by Law's writings was the devotional writer Andrew Murray. Impressed by the clarity and power of Law's truths, Murray republished several of his works. In fact, Murray went on to state, "I do not know where to find anywhere else the same clear and powerful statement of the truth which the Church needs at the present day." This testament to Law's influence underscores the timeless value and significance of his philosophy in addressing the needs of the Church and individuals in their daily lives.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.